At the dawn of the 20th century, metal furniture in India wasn't born from local tradition. It arrived by ship, prefabricated, colonial, built abroad. Most of it was headed for railway bungalows, military cantonments, and hill station retreats. Indian artisans, masters of wood, ivory, and textiles had little involvement at first, but by the early 1900s, that began to shift. As administrative needs grew, institutions started looking closer to home. Fire resistant steel wardrobes appeared in district offices. Railway rest houses turned to metal frame leather chairs. In towns like Pune and Lahore, blacksmiths studied imported furniture. They learned how pieces were reverted, folded, and assembled. Then came the Delhi Deba of 1903. Some accounts mention collapsible iron dining sets, velvet upholstered, gold painted, made for royalty. Soon after, steel cupboards and safes appeared in Bombay and Calcutta showrooms, resistant to fire, immune to termites, practically indestructible. In 1905, the partition of Bengal sparked unrest and a rising Swadeshi sentiment. Even furniture wasn't exempt from calls to reject imported goods. Though elite homes still favored imports, blacksmiths in Moradabad and Jalandhar began forging their own steel chairs, beds, and lockers. By 1906, hospitals and railway schools experimented with all-metal furniture, forging iron beds, reverted benches, louvered lockers. Workshops in Madras gained traction, supplying standardized metal pieces to civil departments. In the servants' quarters of colonial homes, iron cords and collapsible stools started appearing around 1907. Metal was entering daily life quietly but steadily. By 1908 and 1909, some schools in Bombay and Bengal had adopted iron frame desks, enamel coated, built with tubular or angle-section steel. By the 1910s, something had changed. Metal wasn't just surviving, it was adapting to the Indian context. British effort to standardize public infrastructure extended quietly into furnishings. Hospitals in the United Provinces began ordering factory-made iron beds and exam tables. At the 1911 Delhi Deba, new ceremonial designs appeared: steel chairs with royal insignias, banquet tables designed to fold for travel. Most were discarded after the event, but some survived, now preserved in museums and royal collections. By 1912, fashion began to outweigh form. India's expanding railways demanded steel filing cabinets, shelving, and lockable cupboards. In 1913, Technical Institute in Pune and Howrah introduced metalworking into their curriculum, planting the seeds of local expertise. That same year, railway dormitories began outfitting rooms with metal cords and stools in large numbers. The outbreak of war in 1914 changed everything. Britain reclassified furniture as non-essential. Indian workshops filled the gap. Barracks in Secunderabad and Lucknow received modular steel beds, collapsible tables, and lockers, some assembled right in India. By 1915, wooden hospital gear was scarce. Indian metalworkers stepped in, crafting stretchers, wheelchairs, and side tables from scratch. In 1916, the state allowed railway scrap to be repurposed. Workshops in Punjab and Bihar turned discarded rails into benches and bed frames. With 1917 came new demands for mobility. Indian regiments needed furniture that folded, starched, and traveled easily across Mesopotamia and East Africa. Bombay and Karachi delivered, crafting mesh tables and cabinets with interlocking joints for speed and transport. By 1918, war surplus quietly found civilian use. Schools, hospitals, even prisons began using stone furniture once meant for soldiers. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre in 1919 shook the nation. In its aftermath, Swadeshi calls deepened, urging new indigenous design ethos. Meet you in the second episode.